Meanwhile, Australia is not giving up on the search for the missing Malaysia airline flight MH370 as officials say the underwater search for the aircraft could expand from its focused area in the Indian Ocean. Well, a submersible has completed 95% of its search in the area where possible signals from the plane's flight recorder were heard on April the 8th. If nothing is found, the Bluefin 21 will move to an adjacent area. Meanwhile, Malaysia said a report on the plane could be released next week.
Australia's Navy chief says different equipment may be used for the search for the missing Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 if the current underwater operation yields no fruit. The U.S. Navy undersea drone Bluefin 21 will soon finish scoring a 10 square kilometre stretch of the seabed where the acoustic pings were located. Authorities have said that if it fails to find a trace of the plane in its initial target search area, some 2,000 kilometres northwest of the Western Australian city of Perth, it will be redeployed to new areas still to be determined.
Now, there may well be, if the rest of the search doesn't find anything initially, there may be a further search in the same area with different equipment. But that's something that the three governments need to work out.
Authorities ruled out any links between debris picked up on an Australian beach and the Boeing plane on Thursday as a tropical cyclone again threatened to hamper a 26-nation air, surface and underwater search of the Indian Ocean. Meanwhile, Chinese relatives of the passengers on Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 began a sit-in protest outside the Malaysian embassy in Beijing on Friday, demanding to meet with Malaysian officials. Signs printed up by the family members revealed both sadness and anger. Police surrounded the embassy, preventing the relatives from getting close to the building. A representative for the family said they felt betrayed by Malaysian authorities who have not delivered on a promise to have regular meetings with them. Flight MH370 went missing over a month ago on a flight from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing.
Indonesia has arrested a passenger who caused a hijack scare on a flight from Australia to the country. Virgin Australia said a passenger had been handcuffed by crew on the Boeing 737 after acting aggressively. The flight from Brisbane was boarded by Indonesian troops on landing at Bali Airport after reports that it had been hijacked. Virgin blamed confusion around the incident on a miscommunication and said the passenger had been drunk. The passenger has been identified as Matt Christopher, a 28-year-old from Australia.